This 4th of July, you may see some impressive fireworks displays light up the sky. It's the first summer that last October's fireworks law is in effect, allowing Pennsylvanians to buy aerial fireworks for the first time. In the past, you could only get handheld or ground-based fireworks, like sparklers and poppers. But starting this year, you can actually get projectiles, like mortars, cakes, and Roman candles. Before last year, only out-of-state residents could purchase aerial fireworks in Pennsylvania.
It's something that everybody loves. It's what people really shoot off, but it's harder to get. And now it's just they can get it everywhere, so people are just really happy.
But not everyone is applauding the new law. Many fire departments are worried it will cause more accidents.
More people using them because they're easier to access now. These fireworks were illegal, now they're legal, and people aren't trained. They just figure you use them and light the fuse, and we're expecting more fires and more injuries, unfortunately.
Replacing the Fireworks Act of 1939, the new law permits consumer fireworks that contain up to 50 milligrams of explosive material.
Compared to the old fireworks that we used to use, they can be a lot bigger. A lot bigger.
Experts say that's a lot more power than Pennsylvanians are used to.
Enough power. There was just a report a few weeks ago that somebody lost a hand in a fireworks accident. So you think, they're smaller, they can't do a lot of damage, they're dangerous.
Baer says the most dangerous aspect of projectiles is the possibility that they could land and explode somewhere they're not supposed to. Incorrectly setting and lighting fireworks leads to most serious accidents. In a controlled environment, we simulated what could happen if a launching tube got knocked over before shooting an artillery shell firework. The launching tube was blown about 10 feet back, while the firework landed about 50 feet away, leaving a smoking crater in the grass. After seeing fireworks like this, many consumers are echoing fire departments' concerns that some of the new fireworks are dangerous.
For children, yes, I do. On certain ones, like these, I don't think they're dangerous.
Others trust people to use them responsibly.
I don't know. I think people are relatively responsible. Faith in the system.
But while the new fireworks are legal to buy, they're not always legal to light. Local ordinances restrict where and how you can use them.
My biggest tip for me in the cities, in Allentown, Bethlehem, Easton, the more urban areas, don't use them. You're not allowed to. You have to be 150 feet away from any building, and you have to have the property owner's permission.
The restrictions leave some users feeling frustrated. One consumer says she was at a party with fireworks in the backyard when police called the house warning them to stop. They were too close to other buildings, and neighbors were calling in complaints.
It kind of brings to question, well, where is there a good place to do this,
But many still use fireworks in cities, and Baer says there's little incentive for people to follow the rules. Municipalities often don't have the resources to fully enforce the law, and the penalty for violations is a meager fine, up to $100.
Not saying that they should all be illegal, but I think there needs to be a more thought-out process and how we're going to enforce the new rules.
The new law slaps a 12% sales tax on all fireworks sales. The state expects that to bring in an additional $2.6 million this year and $9.3 million next year, according to its fiscal impact projections. Some of that money goes into a fund for first responders.
I think it's great for Pennsylvania, the revenue with the tax that added on to the firework. So I think all in all, I think it's great for Pennsylvania.
Business is also booming for fireworks sales, especially in temporary tents and stands where aerials are being sold for the first time. Though summer sales statistics aren't yet available, vendors say they're seeing more customers coming in.
Obviously, people are buying more, so business is really great.
Neville says the novelty of the aerials is boosting their sales.
I think people will still buy the old stuff because the old stuff is beautiful. I think because of the excitement and the newness of the aerial stuff, people are mainly buying aerials.
On average, aerials cost more than novelty fireworks, but customers don't seem to mind.
As long as we can find a location to set them off, I think that's worth it.
You still have to be 18 to buy fireworks, and some types of explosives are still illegal, including M80s, M100s, cherry bombs, and blockbusters. If you choose to use fireworks this summer, fire departments urge caution.
Read the directions.
And Baer reminds everyone, remember to enjoy the sparkling lights responsibly. For many across Pennsylvania and the Lehigh Valley, that's what this summer tradition is all about. Harry Lee, PBS 39, Bethlehem, Northampton County.